What's going on? It's your boy J Black, A.K. Black Man. We got some special announcements today. Things to cover today. We have a main event that's going down. They traveling to the UK. It's only right that we brought the Godfather of battle rap in here. The man himself, you know, he checks in every now and then. I'm appreciative of that. I appreciate that. That he checks in with Black. I thank you for that. With that being said, you put this up and you say this up. In the building. You hit me?
Yo, what
Champion.
up, what's going on? What up? What up, Black? Shake my hand, man.
Shake my hand, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man. How you feeling?
All is well. How you feeling, man? Long time no see. Long time no speak to. You know? What's up, man?
You said put the call in. The call's been made.
Yeah.
We got you right this time. You know, we fumbled the package last time, man.
Yeah.
The accessories wasn't there.
It wasn't right,
out.
Man.
It was light.
Yeah.
Now we got an unlimited supply of the good stuff.
Right. He got me right.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean? He working with a full clip over here, man.
Factually.
Oh, man. What up, Black? It feel good, man. It feel good, man. I've been outside, man. I've been running around, man. But, like, you know what I'm saying? Every time I come here, I feel like I'm home, man.
Appreciate that.
I feel like I'm home. I feel good. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? I'm just chilling, man.
Yeah.
What's up with you?
But you doing more than chilling, man. I feel like, you know, what you doing and what's going on with the events that I know about, the events you got out there right now, it motivates me in terms of wanting to see battle rap. There's a lot of nonsense going on as usual. That's part of the game. But when I see a main event drop the way it dropping, damn.
Yeah.
Appreciative. Thank you.
Nah, man, you're welcome, man. I think that's just like one of my main objectives. One of my main objectives is to, like, you know what I mean, bring the excitement back into the culture of battle rap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I've been doing other things. You know, I got the Coke Smack shit going on. I'm back outside in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Doing what I do. You know what I'm saying? But when I come back in my battle rap bag, I just feel it's necessary to, like, you know what I'm saying, make sure that I bring that excitement back to the culture.
Yeah.
Cause you know what I'm saying? You know, shit ain't really feeling the same like that. Black.
We can talk about it. We talk
What's
about
going
it
on, man? You here day to day, man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody notices. We don't see Black like that no more.
Yo, Black, you gotta let me know what's going on out here, man.
I just can't indulge
what's going on?
I gotta pay attention and put my focus on the battles. So if I don't see the battles, if I don't see a loaded Lux versus New Jersey Turk of that caliber, I'm just not caring about a lot of things, Smack.
Yeah, man.
I'm falling back, Smack. I have to.
Yeah.
But again, this brings me back. This brings me back.
Yo, listen, at the end of the day, you know, like I said, yo, man, I'm back. I'm back in my bag. I'm back. I'm coming back real quick, you know what I'm saying, to do the Summer Madness. I'm just fulfilling my obligations for the year. You know what I'm saying? We did Gnome. You know what I'm saying? Gnome was crazy.
Great show.
You know what I'm saying?
Great show.
You know, unfortunately, we had a little incident with T-Rex. You know what I'm saying? You know, he pulled through. You know what I mean? Other great guy. He's all good. He's good.
Up.
You know what I mean? So shout out to Rex. But, like, besides that, I think that, like, you know what I mean, that event was, you know what I'm saying, pretty solid. You know what I mean? Pretty solid. And now, you know what I mean, I'm in my Summer Madness bag, you know what I'm saying? I'm on schedule, too. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's August.
He's on schedule, more time.
You know what I'm saying?
Making sense.
So now, like, you know what I mean, I'm just trying to, like, you know what I mean, get this one done. But, like, you know, I just wanted to jump in a whole different energy zone with this event. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You in the UK?
Yeah, we in the UK. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody, you know what I'm saying, in the UK, London, stand up. I'm coming through. All my plus 44 brothers, y'all already know what's going on. Your boy's back. I'm about to touch the land. Y'all already know how we do it when I come. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I got a lot of family out there. I got, like, you know what I'm saying, over 100 dudes waiting for me as soon as I land. Like, you know what I mean? We haven't been out there since what, like 2018? Was it 2018?
I think so.
2018. And, you know, I mean, that was supposed to be at least, like, you know what I'm saying, an annual thing that we was trying to create when we went out there the first time. But, like, you know what I'm saying, you know, the pandemic came, it hit. You know what I mean? Kind of shut shit down.
Yeah.
You know, because the pandemic actually really started in, like, the end of 2019. Going into 2020.
2020, yeah.
So, like, you know what I mean? That kind of threw off the, you know what I'm saying, whole momentum, our itinerary, and our schedule.
In, like, one place for the majority.
we had to just, you know what I'm saying, figure it out. And then London, they basically put a new, like, travel restriction on, like, entering a country with, like, you know what I'm saying, I think it's like a visa type certificate that you got to fill out before you go over there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that kind of, like, you know what I mean, just complicated us getting out there, since then. But, like, you know what I mean, we got all of the logistics straight with that. So now, you know what I mean, it's time to get back to regular scheduled programming. We out there.
Okay. So you out there and you basically saying that you probably return to more of an annual thing, because a lot of the battle rappers, even me, I say to myself, like, listen, when I was out there with y'all, it was one of the best crowds ever.
Facts.
One or two.
Yo, London turns up. London turns up. And that, shout out to London, I mean, with all due respect, you know what I'm saying? We always gonna pay respects to London, but like there's other lot of, countries that I'm about to touch, you know what I'm saying? Africa, get ready.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? I'm doing South Africa, I'm doing Ghana. I might do Lagos in Nigeria. Cause these are all of the countries that be hitting me on the DMs and you know what I mean, yo, Smack, yo, you got love out here, yo, when you coming through? Definitely doing, like, you know what I mean, Toronto, shout out to the 6. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That's all, like, you know what I mean? Those are places that I didn't get a chance to get to yet to really give them that Smack experience. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's a whole different vibe when you actually in the building and you part of the history in the flesh than watching it through the screen.
That's a fact.
So, like, I gotta go to certain territories, and that's what I'm on right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm traveling because, you know what I'm saying, I'm the world's most respected. So I got a lot of respect around the world. So it's only right that I go to these certain territories just to, like, you know what I mean, give hugs and kisses and show love, like, you know what I'm saying, so we could really, like, reunite, just connect with each other, so we could, really turn up and enjoy this thing that we love called battle rap, man. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. You feel me?
Well, 100%. But I want to get back to, like, not our first interview, but our last interview that we had up here, and it's things that you said that people are starting to repeat. You know what I'm saying? That they might be saying a different way, but they kind of saying what you said in terms of oversaturation.
It's just a tough situation right now, man. The climate is nasty, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know what I mean, just to be honest, you know what I'm saying, the shit is oversaturated.
Ooh.
You understand what I'm saying? And it's just like, it's just watered down.
Talk to me about that.
It's watered down. Black, like, you see it. Everybody, league, battle here. It's like it's just
structure, you would say?
Yeah, it's just I just feel like it's watered down, man. I just feel like it's watered down. Oh yeah, like, you know what I mean.
So you touch on that real fast.
I mean, this is my position in the culture.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Where I sit at, like, I sit higher than most. You understand? Respectfully. I say that with all due respect. I say that with all due respect. So, like, you know what I mean? I got a different vision, or I could see shit, or a different forecast. I could see shit coming before it actually really hit. So, like, when I be, you know what I mean, speaking from my point of view, my POV, you know what I'm saying? I could tell you what's about to happen before it happens. You understand? So I see shit before it comes. So now that, you know what I'm saying, the shit hit, everybody's like, oh shit, yo, all right, nah, Smack was right. Or, oh, yo, smacking them, yo, shit, yo, YouTube ain't really, I'm not doing pay-per-view no more, yo, smacking them,
Calico shouted y'all out.
Of course he
was
did.
Like, yo,
of course he did.
They must be right, they right.
Of course he did. I mean, don't, like, you should never go against, like, you feel what I'm saying? That's my brother. But at least he's real enough to, like, call a spade at the end of the day, when, you know what I'm saying, he understands, like, you know what I mean, where and how shit comes from, what we was talking about. You understand? So it is what it is, though. But, like, you know what I mean, people be thinking that we be, you know what I mean, hating, or we be, you know what I mean, manipulating the game or the culture or anything like that. Nah, we just sit in a different position, so we see different things, and that's all we do is speak on what we see. You know what I mean?
I think everybody doesn't have to have a league. I think it shouldn't be 25. Man.
Listen, man.
From my point,
listen, man. Yo, Jay Black.
It shouldn't
Yo,
be.
Jay Black,
Smack.
I'll let you say that because if I say that, then I'm the #1 hater.
But
You
I
understand what I'm
think
saying?
we in agreement though. Hold on, comment section.
Yeah.
I've seen y'all say that. I've seen some of y'all tweets. There shouldn't be
You know?
25, 30 million leagues, and every other 2 weeks there's a pay-per-view that you got to buy that costs $40, $50, $60, $70, and you watch the pay-per-view, and it's not that. It's not shot well. It don't look good. Audio's a little off. It's not. There's no like researching R&D to make sure the pay-per-view supposed to be what it is. It's like I'd rather just be 4 of y'all, not 25 of y'all. And then the battle rappers, I think, because we respect their name, we respect what they've done to the culture, so we buying it for them. But they get into a situation where it's like, your name is good, but this situation is this league that's we don't know about that's charging us this bread.
I mean, your
this
name
not
could be good, but if you bouncing on every different little platforms every other week or every other month and they not good, like, you know what I mean? It's just gonna devalue your brand and take away from your credibility and take away from your respect. You know what I mean? Presentation counts for something.
I'm all about presentation.
You understand? I see. I see where y'all look where we at. Yo, look, I think
Things
y'all
gotta
look
be
like I'm
presented
in
in a certain way.
I look like I'm in Studio C on Fox 5 Network right now, man. Like, for
that.
real.
Appreciate that.
You know what I mean? Shit,
Yeah.
I put a rider in and everything. You know what I mean? For real.
Yeah. No, one thing I want your opinion on in terms of, I feel like when critical battles are booked, right, and it's done and it's just not done well, it's like that battle could have been on this prominent league or that prominent league, or it could have been on URL, it could have been done right. So, but they do the battle and it's just like, now that battle was done. Where it should have been at a certain place where we can enjoy it and be at a maximum potential in terms of promotion, in terms of, everything.
Right.
So you don't see something like they done fucked that up.
Jay Black talking. I hope y'all paying attention. Jay Black talking, man.
We've seen battle like they fucked that up. It could have been this and it could have been way more of a spectacle, but now it's not.
So, Jay Black, my question to you. Let me
talk to me. We can have a conversation. I like conversations.
Please, you know what I mean? Because answer me this.
Let's talk.
Answer me this.
Yeah.
Like, what do you suggest? Like, how do we fix this as a culture? How do we get it right? Like, what you think is the necessary steps for us to make the necessary adjustments to get this shit right or where it need to be? Okay. What's Jay Black's
my suggestion? My suggestion is to the man. It could be anybody, whether it be a woman or a man, whatever it is. I think they want to do good for the culture, right? I do respect these other league owners. I would say sponsors. I think when you dip inside your pocket, you come into the game, you don't know what's going on, you should reach out to a URL or a different league that knows, that's been here, been doing it for a long ass time, and y'all collab and produce an event. I think that's what needs to happen. Imagine, again, I'm spitballing. Imagine if a person comes in the game, he spends $200K, whatever, $150K between all the things, everything, the venue and everything, and then the event is just complete trash. He could have hit up Smack. Y'all could have had a conversation.
Could have got
You show love. You show love.
I do show love. I think I show too much love, Black. That's my problem, man. That's why I gotta stop showing love.
Damn.
That's one of the things that I learned, you know what I'm saying, in life in general, man. You can't show too much love, man, because you know what I'm saying, people start taking your kindness for weakness. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you know what I'm saying, you gotta really like, you gotta be heartless out here, man, to survive, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Even though, you know what I'm saying, it's all love, but you still gotta be heartless, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. People only respect, you know what I'm saying, certain shit, man. It's unfortunate, man, but, but I, like, to your perspective, though, on that, I just feel like, I think you're right. I believe you're absolutely 100%. I agree. Yeah. I think, like, especially if you want to, like, try to monetize off your initial investment. Yeah. People see what we do and they think that, like, at the end of the day, because we have success, that they could just come in and just emulate or just basically try to copy what we do. But they don't know that we went through years of trials and tribulations to basically gain the necessary knowledge and experience to make this thing work for all parties involved. Yeah. From fans, from the talent, from the league. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So it's not just something that you could just jump into, and just because you see, you know, a company have success, you could just come and try to do it. You know what I mean? So many people came and tried and failed, and you know what I mean? They came in for a year or two, and now, you know what I mean, they quiet. They quiet. You understand? They quiet. You understand? But now they gone. They took away from the culture because, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, the battles that they actually tried to do was not presented in the right way, like you were speaking about,
I
or
say some of these battles is a waste.
it's a waste, or, you know what I mean? It was on a platform that people
quote me.
people don't even know that the battle happened. Let's talk about that, like, because the promotion or the rollout ain't even there. Like, you know what I'm saying? The excitement ain't there. It's just the code is it's boring. People don't even know about it. Like, you know what I mean? They just think that, like, they automatically just gonna get money just because they do battle rap, because they see URL. Nah, it don't work that way. It don't work that way, man.
It's facts.
Like, yo, son, it's a method to the madness. You understand what I'm saying? Like, this shit came from years of, you know what I mean, losses, struggles,
Talk your
ups
shit,
and
man.
downs.
We got 'em. Talk
You
your
understand what I'm
shits,
saying,
man.
Black?
Yeah,
Like, you know
yeah.
what I mean? We was, yo,
Yeah.
bro, we sacrificed our lives to build this culture up, and
Yeah.
that's why we take it so personal
Yeah.
when certain things happens. Like, it's just like,
Yeah.
and you know, especially when, you know what I mean, we broke bread with, we like, you know what I mean? I felt the whole culture in the middle of a pandemic, bro. When
Yeah,
everything in the world was shut down, bro.
Yeah.
That shit gotta count for something, man. There gotta be
I think
some
it counts for
level
a lot.
of, it gotta be some type of level of consideration and respect that should be displayed.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Because, you know what I mean? Yo, bro, if I, like, honestly, I'm just gonna keep it all the way tall with you, bro. Like, if I could turn back the hands of time, I'd have did shit the whole different way. I would have did shit. I'm keeping it real because, like, I don't like the way I feel like, you know, I just don't feel like I'm getting the respect that, like, you know, I deserve for these situations that we put together when, you know, motherfuckers wasn't getting no money or shit was just like, you know what I mean, not popping.
It was dry.
It was dry. It was a drought.
You shouldn't even
A real
COVID
drought.
time. You shouldn't even expect nothing to happen.
You know,
Something
but
still happened.
I mean, I'm just saying, though, it's all good because I get to the bag regardless.
Yeah.
Y'all know my body. I know, like, yo,
We
listen,
activated.
I ain't new to
We
this,
activated,
I'm true to this.
Yeah.
Like, yo, listen, you know what I mean? I'm cut from that cloth. I can get whoever on the phone, like, yo, and shake it up.
Yeah.
But, like, it's all, you know what I mean? Learning lessons, you know what I'm saying? You live and you learn, it's all good. And, you know, I'm not gonna say like everybody, or I don't want to seem like I'm talking to any particular person and whatever, or nah, because there's a lot of, you know, loved ones and real ones that I do got respect for in this battle culture. But then, you know what I mean, it's some that I just don't fuck with. And you know what I'm saying? It's just like, you know what I mean, at the end of the day, it's just like whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's whatever. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Word up.
I want to transition into promotion. I think this is a big topic, or a topic that needs to be addressed for the most part. I think on y'all side, so it's not really against y'all. We just did a face-off, a little Lux, you know what I'm saying, and New Jersey Torque in a chess situation. So it's beautiful, but I think for the most part, a lot of battle rappers don't want to speak. They don't want to say nothing. The flyer go up and they think that's it. But in order to get us fans on the side to want to purchase something, I feel like communication has to be had, dialogue has to be had, interest has to be had. So what do you think?
Yo, listen, man. If y'all want this culture to grow, it just take more than just jumping on the stage rapping the day of, you know what I'm saying, the event. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Promo is necessary. You know what I mean? In this world, you got to sell yourself. You know what I mean? We building up a culture of fans that, you know what I mean, have interest in your skill set. That, like, you got to promote your skill set, because this world that we live in is just so much information, is new entertainment coming out every day, and you gotta remain at the top of that list of entertainment platforms that, like, you know what I mean, is coming out in the world that the fans could look forward to seeing. You understand what I'm saying? So if the artist ain't out here steadily promoting you know what I mean, the events, or they not like they get a bag and they don't want to promote, you know what I mean, you know, the show or the dates, and you know, sell themselves as, you know, a talent that they want the world to come watch, then you know what I mean, you're only gonna get this big in the world.
It's a fact.
You understand what I'm saying? There's new entertainment coming on. Like you got Smack Fest, niggas fucking standing over a podium smacking each other. You got robots fighting, robots fighting, chopping each other. There's so many different arenas and entertainment outlets that is coming up with new exciting content to gather information, and you know, they trying to like get, you know, build, you know, a fan base around, you know what I mean, their content. It's crazy if you don't promote yourself. You know what I'm saying?
And the attention span of a person in today's society is you got to remind us every day, basically. You got to remind us at least a couple times a week.
Listen, man.
That something's happening.
Listen, man. The information, the information highway, which is the internet, is moving so fast. If you're not in the people's faces on a constant basis, you're gonna get forgotten about. I promise you.
Yeah. With that being said,
I promise you.
I think the culture needs new superstars.
Absolutely, I agree 100%.
I think they need new, like, when I look at Salute to Sue Surf, you just knew Sue Surf was gonna be that. When you saw Tay Rock, you knew Tay Rock was gonna be that. And the list goes on and on and on from 2010 to now. I think we need that new class of that type of, you know what I'm saying, it factor people.
Nah, I agree. I agree 100%. And it's out there. Okay. You know, but like, it's just the fans. They gotta give new talent a chance to basically showcase their skill set. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think, like, you know what I mean, sometimes the fan of the culture only get used to seeing the people that they know. Okay. Instead of, like, you know what I mean, just really, like, you know, being patient and watching new talent develop. So I feel like, you know what I mean, at the end of the day, like, you know what I mean, there's a lot of dope talent that, you know what I'm saying, ain't really, you know what I mean, on a level of a Sue Surf or Tay Rock or Murder Mook or Loaded Lux that's out there, but, like, you know, just because they name ain't known at the moment, they don't really give them a chance to basically, like, you know what I mean, blossom in this culture. So we got to stop that. We got to, like, you know what I mean, give everybody a fair chance to, like, you know what I'm saying, really, like, express and display their talents before, like, you know what I mean, we write them off or not give them the fair chance of, like, you know what I'm saying, really growing into this culture. And, you know, that's one of the things that, like, you know what I mean, is another one of my obligations is basically building new talent. You know what I mean? Like platforms that we have that, you know what I mean, we develop new talent, introduce, you know what I mean, new talent, and that we've been on that wave. You know what I'm saying? We've been on that wave. So, you know, ain't no secret. So, you know, I'm steadily, like, constantly looking for new talent. So if you feel that you got the necessary skill set to perform in these arenas and on the world's most respected URL stage, then, you know what I'm saying, really reach out. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, everybody's accessible. You know what I'm saying? Got DMs. You know, you send your videos or your raps to, you know what I mean, whoever you feel is close to me or myself. You can send it to me, and, you know what I mean, we looking and we watching, and, you know what I mean, we observing everything that comes through, you know what I'm saying, our channels.
Okay.
You know?
Speaking of talent reaching out to you, I think ever since y'all said that y'all stepping in the UK, in London, I've seen a lot of tweets and a lot of hungry artists like, oh, I don't know if you all got any more slots left on that SM card.
SM card, serious.
It's a lot of UK serious. Guys. Is they trying to get your attention, man? Yeah,
nah. Shout out to the UK. I'm gonna definitely try to get you know, some type of. I'm gonna try to get some type of UK representation on that card, just out of respect.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going back and forth with a couple of people right now, like, you know what I mean, behind the scenes, trying to, like, you know what I'm saying, actually make that happen. Hopefully, like, you know what I'm saying, we could come to, like, you know what I'm saying, some, you know, mutual understandings and mutual agreements so we could actually get it done. But, like, you know, I always wanted this, you know, have representations of, you know what I mean, any country that I'm in on the actual card if I'm in that territory.
And y'all did that last time. Y'all, I think y'all had Gemini versus Soul
Yeah.
on the SM card.
Yeah.
But one of the names that's sticking out because I feel like he's being asked consistently, different interviews, and it's Shotty Horroh. Shotty Horroh is
Shotty.
being brought up.
I never got an opportunity to meet Shotty Horroh yet.
Oh snap!
You met him before?
No, I haven't met him in person. No,
Snap!
No, I ain't met him in person. No.
Snap!
I've seen
I
it.
never met him, man.
Yeah.
You know, I've been following his movement for
Yeah.
a while now, and you know what I'm saying. You know, he put in a lot of work into this culture, you know what I'm saying,
Yes,
for
sir.
a lot of years. So, you know what I'm saying, I definitely got a great deal of respect for him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think that, like, you know what I'm saying, having him on, you know, the platform will be, you know what I'm saying, a good thing. I mean, you know, I'll take this time out, you know what I'm saying, to say that, like, you know what I'm saying, I definitely, you know what I mean, would consider definitely working with him so we could create some history, you know what I'm saying, just because of his stature and his contributions that he applied into this culture, you know what I'm saying, is respected by me.
Yeah, okay.
You understand what I'm saying? But I mean, you know, my team spoke to him, you know what I mean?
Oh, here we go.
Yeah. My team has
Shake
been,
my hand.
yeah, my team,
Exclusive.
yeah, my team spoke, and you know what I mean. You know, everything is, you know what I mean, and you know, it's in for stages of conversations. I don't know what's gonna come out of it.
Yeah.
As of right now, but you know what I mean. I'm looking forward to, like, you know what I'm saying, definitely working with him. You know, and hopefully we could, you know what I mean. If not some madness, sometime in the near future we could make some type of history together. You know what I'm saying? For real.
All right, let's get back to this main event. You know what I'm saying? The matchup that I need and love, and I'm very appreciative. I keep thanking y'all, whether y'all here or not. It just does wonders for me. And that's Loaded Lux versus New Jersey Twerk. How did that come about?